Let's have a quick conversation about the top 5 best legal billing software tools. And so here's a review I want you to pay attention to. Number 5, we have Clio. Our score, 8.6 over 10. So when you think about Clio, I want you to think about legal software that is great for growing firms. So again, we're talking about legal billing software. So if you are a growing firm, you will love this software a lot. And we'll love the fact that you have, in terms of project management, you have notes, contacts, document storage, you have task and time tracking. We'll love this a lot. So Clio is basically a practice management software for case management, billing, accounting, and client intake to support your firm's practice at every stage of the client journey. So this is kind of cool. We're speaking about multi-stage, and this is kind of important because when you think about practice management, you want to make sure you have software that takes care of you at every stage of the client journey. So Clio, for example, lets you track an invoice for billable hours and expenses and get paid with a secure online payment link for credit card, debit, or e-check payments. You can set up invoices to discount for early payments or add interest for late payments automatically. Automatically. Nothing really manually here. We're trying to really stay away from manual processes. You want to automate everything, okay? With the Clio Grow add-on, you can manage client intake. Its scheduler lets you schedule consultations and review cases for conflicts of interest, and you can automatically share intakes, forms, and get documents signed online. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. We're having a quick conversation about the best legal billing software tools. And so when you think about Clio, you actually have 4 pricing tiers. You have the easy start, you have the essentials, you have the advanced, and you have the complete. And what about the pros and cons here? Pros, you have client intake management, word processor integration for easy document storage. You have a built-in time tracking. And then you also have accounting features that are included into this legal billing software. What about the cons here? You have a short trial period, and this is slightly higher pricing than most competitors. And speaking of pricing, I want you to look right now on the screen. Here is the pricing for Clio as of the date of this show. So overall, Clio is great for it's really great for like we love the client intake features. So this is really make a great option for growing firms focused on building a strong client base. Number 4, we have here MyCase. Our score, 9 over 10. So MyCase is really great for small firms using QuickBooks. So whereas Clio is great for large firms, MyCase is fantastic for small firms, but those small firms should be the ones that are using right now QuickBooks, okay? And so we love MyCase because it's a case management and legal billing software tool for law firms. It includes time tracking, invoicing, and online payments, as well as task and case management features. And you can track, for example, you can track your billable hours using multiple timers to switch between cases. This is kind of cool. And talking about flexibility, this is really good. Talking about operational effectiveness, this is really good. You can use the app for iOS or Android to track time and access case information when you are out of the office. You can create an invoice for unbilled hours with a few clicks. And you also have, and we love the fact that the very important leads billing is available. So the software does not include accounting features, but it easily integrates with QuickBooks. So clients can pay invoices online with MyCase payments. So this is kind of wonderful. And with case management features, you get secure, unlimited document storage and sharing. You have legal calendaring with integration to Google and Microsoft Outlook. And the workflows are there to automate your repeated tasks. So this is really good when you really have to have a holistic view of the whole process. This is really fantastic to have a holistic case management approach here. And so MyCase also includes lead management features to help you capture contacts and track your firm's communications to convert more clients. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about the best legal billing software tools. And in terms of pricing, you have two price levels. You have the basic and the pro. And so MyCase is less robust than competitors and a better fit for small firms without complex accounting and reporting needs. And here are the pros and cons here. Pros, you have automated project workflows, time and expense tracking. You have unlimited document storage. You have QuickBooks integration in the Pro plan, And you also have popular software with law firms. What about the cons? You have no advanced reporting, and you have no native accounting features. In terms of pricing, I want you to look right now on the screen. Here's the pricing for MyCase as of the date of this show. Number 3, we have Abacus next. Our score, 9.3 over 10. So this tool is great for large firms with complex needs. So if you have complex needs, like very convoluted needs, you will love Abacus Next, okay? And Abacus Next has been producing legal management software since 1983. Can you imagine that? 1983. So they are big in the industry. This is kind of similar to QuickBooks when it comes to accounting, okay? And so it offers 3 products for firms depending on your size and needs. You have Amicus Attorney, Abacus Law, and Amicus Cloud. So when we talk about Abacus Next, we're speaking about one that's really at the intersection of those 3 elements, okay? And so when we talk about the Abacus Law, this is practice management software with built-in accounting. And what we love here is that, you can send invoices and accept payments using another Abacus Next product, APX Pay Now, which lets clients pay through a link in an emailed invoice. This is kind of cool. And so here are the pros and cons of this products. So the pros, you have a secure private cloud option. You have options for all firm sizes and needs. You have case management. You have a built-in invoicing and billing capability. And you also have calendar integration to easily manage deadlines and court dates. What about the cons? Well, it's not as user-friendly as competitors, and it's slightly more expensive. In terms of pricing, you have to contact Abacus to have more information. You can request a demo, and which we really advise you to have a demo to really make sure you are getting that you can accustom yourself to you can acclimate. That's the proper word. You can acclimate yourself with the software before you actually try it. And what we love here is that you have a free 14-day trial. So please use that trial, use that period optimally to see whether or not the software is for you. So overall, what we love about Abacus Next is that you have solutions that include features for both case management, invoicing, and billing. And team members can track time and expenses on the go with a mobile app or online, and you can also integrate a calendar to set court dates and stay ahead of deadlines with automated court rules. Okay, so this is really important to think about that. Number 2, we have Rocket Matter. Our score, 9.6 over 10. So when you think about Rocket Matter, I want you to think about a tool that's great for firms of all sizes. So that's what we love. We love the holistic view of the holistic approach of Rocket Matter. And Rocket Matter is primarily a cloud-based platform for legal billing and case management. It lets you store all your info about a matter in one place, including documents, emails, tasks, and billable hours tracking. And project management features include Kanban boards for organization and document storage organized by matter. And you can share documents securely with clients and request documents from clients for secure uploads. And the cool thing is you can actually create templates for matters that you can apply to any cases in the future. So the whole thing here is that you are able to organize your case management in a very optimal way. Okay, talking about scalability, this is really great. Whether your practice is handling 10 cases or 100 cases, you have the ability to have a tool that actually can help you, that really adds value to how you respond to clients. Okay, and so Rocket Matter lets you set up automated billing. So invoices will be sent out on a chosen schedule based on your billable hours and expenses. And you can spend less time on manual billing, and the platform includes conflicts management and trust accounting for your law firm's unique needs. So this is really fantastic. And the software also offers advanced reporting, including origination, reports for new business incentives, allocation reports, matter budgets, and team and matter productivity. It will even connect you with experts to build custom reports for your firm. By the way, boss, let me quickly remind you of today's topic. I'm talking to you about the top 5 best legal billing software tools. And so when we talk about this Rocket Matter, what are the pros and cons here? Pros, you have matter management, document storage, automated billing, advanced reporting, and the high level of customization. What about the cons? It's more expensive than some competitors, and it is less user-friendly than competitors also. In terms of pricing, I want you to look right now on the screen. Here is the pricing for Record Matter as of the date of this show. So Record Matter actually offers plans that are a fit, in our view, for firms of all sizes. You need to choose the Essentials plan if you don't mind handling billing yourself and have simple reporting needs. You can upgrade to Premier to gain greater business insights and hands-off billing. So it's really simple. Number one, the best of the best. In our view, when it comes to the best legal billing software, you have TimeSolv. Our score, 9.8 over 10. We love TimeSolv because it's great for small and medium-sized firms. And here you have project management in terms of you have to-do list, you have milestones, you have budgeting. This is really fantastic. And you are able to store information for automatic invoice payments. This is really fantastic. And TimeSolv has been around for the last 20 years, so they do have some experience also. And we also love the fact that you are able to do a lot of things. TimeSolv is really a full case management solution with project management tools that let you set milestones and create a budget you can share with employees and clients. You can collect and store client payment information upfront, so payment is automatic and you don't have to chase clients down over unpaid invoices. And team members can see a daily to-do list for projects, and anyone can track time and expenses or offline through the apps. So it can be on or offline through the apps, okay? And the thing here is that a TimeSolv legal plan also includes legal specific billing formats, including LEADS 2000, 1998B, 1998BI, Chubbs, and Litigation Advisor. And you will get access to conflicts management, trust accounting, and ABA task codes. So this is kind of important. And so here are the pros and cons of this tool. Pros, you have case management included. You can track time and expenses. You can store client payment information, and this is competitively priced. What about the cons here? It is less user-friendly than competitors, and there is no advanced reporting. In terms of pricing, I want you to look right now on the screen. Here is a pricing for this for TimeSolv as of the date of this show. Okay, and so the cost for a legal plan is $39.95 per user, or something like around there, and per month, and $450 per user per year for less than 5 years. Now there are bulk discount available for firms with more than 100 users. And 501c3 pro bono firms and charitable organizations can use the software for free. So this is kind of cool. Don't forget that if you want to use the software for free, you can actually use it. Not a problem at all. One thing I want to say also is that it's important to understand that you actually can do a lot with this software. Either you are on Android or iOS, not a problem. The software is compatible with both, because there are some software tools that are not compatible with either or. So in this case, we have both. Those two operating systems are really fantastic. They work fine. So I want to give you a little overview before we actually close to this conversation. It's important to understand that when you're thinking about getting the best legal billing software, there are things you want to pay attention to. You want to pay attention to the features you're looking for. First of all, you got to start with the size of your practice, right? You got to have a clear idea about your operating goals, the kind of clients you actually you cater to, the kind of cases you take on, and the operational needs that you have. And also, you want to pay attention to the features you're looking for, and what is the value for money here? Does the pricing align well with the features offered? What is the popularity? Also, okay, is the legal billing software, let's say, is it widely used, or just like it's like in a niche? And how easy is it to use it? How much of a learning curve does the software require? So those are elements you have to think beforehand. And when we talk about those questions, this is not just about, like, this question doesn't have to be answered by one person though. These are questions that should be actually sent out to the whole teams, to all your teams, and they need to actually, this has to be a collective effort. So the answers should be collective. Okay, and so how do you choose legal billing software? Well, it really depends on your firm's situation. But one thing I want to say real quick is that the software that is best for your firm depends largely on your practice's size and needs, right? Law practice management and legal billing software could offer a range of features, including billable hours tracking, expense tracking, invoicing, manual or automated, tracking late payments and automated follow-up, case information management, document storage, for example, document sharing with employees and or clients, customer relationship management, so CRM, document signing, legal calendaring, online payments, bookkeeping and or accounting features. So those are, this is the list. Of course, this list is not exhaustive, but it gives you a clear idea. It gives you some kind of a bird's eye view of the features that you must have. Okay. And you got to really ask yourself, whether or not you need some integration. In other words, do you currently use accounting software? And do you need integrations? Do you currently use document signing and management software? Do you want to handle case management and billing in the same place or separately? How many users will your firm need to set up in the software, right? Because this affects pricing. Do you need software that offers trust accounting, or will you manage them separately? So this is important. Will your clients be open to paying through an online portal instead of by check or another method? So those are elements you want to think about beforehand, so that when you are ready to make a move, you have thought about everything beforehand. Let me give you a few pro tips before we close to this conversation. So when we talk about the best legal billing software, obviously I spoke to you about Clio, MyCase, Abacus, Rocket Matter, and TimeSolve. But let's go back to the origins, if you will. So what is legal billing software? Let's go back to 101. Let's really quickly define it. So legal billing software is a downloadable or cloud-based program that lets you track billable hours for law firms' clients and send invoices and get paid. Very simple. So you could track billable hours for law firm clients, send invoices, and get paid. Typically, the software includes billing features unique to law practices, such as trust accounting, leads billing, and retainer payments. And many legal billing platforms also include case management, so you can organize matter like documents and information in one place along with client billing. Okay, so why should you use legal billing software in the first place? Well, you have to understand legal billing is complex compared to billing in other small businesses, because legal billing structures are unique and lawyers are subject to strict ethics and accounting regulations. And dedicated legal billing software can help your firm manage time tracking and invoicing more efficiently than general bookkeeping and invoicing software might allow. And so when we talk about legal billings, you have a constellation of billing methods. It really depends on the law firm, okay? And because hourly billing is the most common type of billing for legal practices, but firms might also prefer options for flat fees, retainers, or contingency fees. In other words, those are set as a percentage of the amount of an award won through judgment or settlement. And lawyers, when it comes to, people were asking whether lawyers can use PayPal or accept Venmo. Now, ethical and legal rules for accepting online payments, such as credit card and debit cards and peer-to-peer payments, vary by state and location. So whether you should take payments via payment apps such as PayPal or Venmo depends on whether clients are paying for earned fees or retainers. So you are required by law to place retainer fees in a trust account, which these apps do not do. Okay. And so it's really important to really think about. So you have to think beyond. You have to think really holistically here. And so overall, there are many benefits when it comes to legal billing software. Yes, of course, you are able to eliminate some or all of the potential human errors by automating several processes that are normally done manually. So this also saves time, and automated billing and other processes also help improve project and client management. So your billing process is also more streamlined, and bills are processed and sent out in a timely manner. Thank you so much. I really want to, before I close to this conversation, I want to share with you our methodical approach on this show. We do have an approach when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing the best legal billing software. And I want to show you right now on the screen. We'll show you 3 or 4 screenshots. Please avail yourself of those screenshots. You can put the video on pause so you can read our information here, but it just tells you how we analyze accounting software in general, specifically legal billing software. So check this out. All right. Number 1, we have TimeSolve, 9.8 over 10. Number 2, we have Rocket Matter, 9.6 over 10. Number 3, we have Abacus next. We have 9.3 over 10. Number 4, we have MyCase, 9 over 10. Number 5, last but not the least, we have Clear. Our score, 8.6 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.